we're here with Taylor Swift, and we were talking during the break some very exciting collaborations that you are now able to do because you're re-recording these songs. Chris Stapleton, Ed Sheeran, Phoebe Bridgers. Is that?
Yeah.
It must be so nice to have a wish list and then reach out to these people.
It really, really was. Essentially, there are songs on this album that I've called from the vault tracks, because in my mind, there's a metaphorical vault of songs that I loved. That I write a lot of songs for albums and then I pare it down. But these were songs that didn't make it on the album because I wanted to save them for the next album. And then it turned out the next album was like a whole different thing. And so they get left behind. And you always think back on these songs and you're like, what would have happened? I wish people could hear this. But it belongs in that moment in time. So now that I get to go back and revisit my old work, I've dug up those songs from the crypt they were in. And I've reached out to artists that I love and said, do you want to sing this with me? You know, Phoebe Bridgers is one of my favorite artists in the world. I just think she's, like, if she sings it, I will listen to it. It's, I love her voice, and then I also love that she's a very funny person.
Do these people believe it when they get a phone call saying, hi, it's Taylor Swift, I want you to sing a song with me?
Well, I try not to cold call people.
Right. That's a good instinct.
It can go very bad.
Sure.
But, you know, I do send like a very long text that I've crafted over many days. And I'll send the song because I don't want them to ever feel pressured to say yes to something creatively if it doesn't gel with what they want to do. So with Phoebe, I reached out and I sent her this song called Nothing New, which I wrote when I was 22. And it's really, really special to me because it was the first time I was not a shiny new artist. I was on my 4th album, and I felt like, I think this happens to a lot of artists where they have their breakthrough moment, and then the moment after that is really hard for them because they're just not getting the same. It's like the first time you walk into a room at a party and everyone's like, oh, Kevin's here! When you have your breakthrough moment, like, Kevin! And then the next time you walk in, they're like, sup?
Yeah.
And then the third time you walk in, they're like, so what do you want to do tomorrow? Do you got it? And they're just talking. And you're like, but I'm here. And you used to. So I was dealing with that moment in my life. And so that song's really special to me. And I sent it to Phoebe and said, it would mean the world to me if you would do this as a duet. Because I really wanted another female artist who I loved to sing it with me, because I think it has a very female artist perspective that we go through that experience.